Says teacher pay could be increased with the newly found $1.1 million.
Abigail Degler, she spoke with the superintendent and he told her how they discovered the money. She joins us now to talk about the next step when it comes to spending that money.
That's right. Now, I spoke with Hayworth today, who says he's working with the association president for the teachers today to put together kind of the idea of this and present it to the board on Monday.
In the fall, we had made a prediction that we believed our cash balance would end at $13,500,000.
Superintendent Rob Hayworth breaks down the process of how the additional money was found in the budget after thinking it would be less at the end of the year.
As we closed out 2019, we found that it ended up over $16,239,547.
He didn't know about this money when teachers were petitioning for higher wages in 2019. But now that the money is there, Hayworth believes the school board will approve increased wages through retroactive pay. Voters in Vigo County approved a property tax increase to fund school operations because of deficit spending this past November. And despite the discovery of the new funds, Hayworth says that tax referendum is still needed. Cuts in spending were included in the tax increase proposal.
We believe the questions about the referenda, was it needed? Most definitely. When you think about either a $7 million or a $9 million in deficit spending, our referenda was for $7 million. We already tied $3 million of that up into teacher salaries. So the $4 million worth of cuts are still needed.
More money was not the only thing discovered as the corporation looked through finances recently.
We've also come to discover that there were just over $700,000 of unpaid bills in 2019 that should have been paid.
Those bills will now be paid. Hayworth says the school district finances are a priority.
We need to make sure these numbers work. But I'm feeling it allows us to get back on track to doing the real work, which is getting into those spending cuts, investigating those.
He says in the reevaluation, new precautions and guidelines will be established to keep this from happening in the future.
And the finances will be a piece of that, so where every board meeting we can bring you an update of where we think this number is going to be.
Hayworth says they will know more of where the school corporation stands on the retroactive pay following Monday night's school board meeting. But he says he feels he has the board's support.
So explain why this $13.5 million number is so important to the school.
So they want to stay in good standing with their bond rates, and this ensures that. And so when they want advances for the school, this keeps the rates at a lower cost.
All right, thanks so much.